Can you help me, mister? I think someone poisoned my dog. He slept all day yesterday and this morning he began throwing up. And when I came back to check on him, he wasn't moving.
Okay, I'll help you. I am an analytical chemist and certified veterinarian. Take me to the dog.
Here he is.
If I take a sample of what he brought up, I'll analyze it. That may let us know what happened to him.
Okay, mister, I am counting on you.
I can use infrared spectroscopy.
How is that going to help?
Using this method of analysis, we'll give a graph containing a series of peaks and troughs. From this graph I could determine or identify if any poisonous substance is present in the dog's saliva. I'll explain more later.
Okay, cool.
Leave me for a while. I'll collect the sample and do some other research around the area. I'll be back in a bit.
Ah yes, here's the sample. It looks kind of strange. It seems to have grass in it. I'll take a sample and analyze this and carry it back to the lab. Okay, that's it there. I hope this helps solve the problem.
I am back with the results. Here is the graph. From what I can see, in the regions that peaked are those of the chemical compound dichloromethane, a substance that is highly toxic to animals. Also, I found a few strands of grass within the sample. That could mean the dog ingested it when he ate the long grass. Dichloromethane is one of the active ingredients found in some pesticides.
My two neighbors have lawn grass in their yard.
We could ask them if they use pesticides and if we could see the label.
But wait, mister, before we go, can you explain how you came up with the graph?
Okay, I did document a similar analysis with the help of my assistant. Let me show you.
IR spectroscopy, which stands for infrared spectroscopy, helps us identify a compound using a beam of infrared light to determine molecular vibrations in that compound. Some of the light is absorbed while some is transmitted through the compound. Different functional groups absorb different wavelengths of infrared light, which creates the specific IR wavelengths for individual compounds. The first step is to clean the IR plate. That way, only the sample of the compound will be measured. After the IR program is open, a sample measure must be taken. The program will first run background scans, and then the compound sample must be placed on a little square. If it is a liquid, do not place the clamp on the sample. If it is a solid, engage the clamp. Our compound is ethanol, a liquid, so we will not place the clamp on the sample. The resulting graph shows the wave numbers for particular molecular vibrations in the compounds. Label the peaks and print out a copy of the spectrum. Comparing the wave numbers of the peaks to an IR chart, the functional groups of the compound can be determined. The peaks shown here are the ethanol functional groups. And that's how you do an IR spectroscopy.
Now that you have a better understanding, let's go. Mister, do you use pesticides on your grass? May we see the bottle? Nope, it's not listed here.
Mrs., do you use pesticides on your grass? May we see the bottle?
It's not listed here either.
After all that, we came up empty-handed.
I notice you have lawn also. Let's check to see if we find anything. I found something. Let's look at the label. As I suspected, dichloromethane is an active ingredient.
So you mean it's because of our toxic grass pups is dead?
He isn't dead. When you left he started moving. I gave him some milk. That should flush out any more poison he has in his system.
I thank you.